Maybe you already know that you can draw custom graphics on top of the live video stream in the Axis network cameras. But did you know that you can draw different graphics on the different view areas? For example, in this case, on the overview, we see a red rectangle. But if we switch to the panorama, we will see that we instead have a green circle. And if we switch to the double panorama, we will see that on this one, we don't draw any overlay at all. So how do you do this? It's not always trivial to find out how to do these different kind of things. And this is exactly the kind of things that we educate about in our training sessions and workshops, but also help our consulting customers with. Let's take a quick look at the code for this specific application. So we have our render overlay callback that is called whenever a new stream is created. We can't create different callbacks easily for different channels or for different cameras, but what we can make use of is this input parameter that the Axis library will inject into this function when calling it. So by checking the camera number in the stream, we can see which stream we are currently rendering on. And depending on that, we can select a specific content that we want to draw on this stream. So for example, this content in this case contains the color information and the shape that we should draw. And when we initialize the streaming overlay with our user data pointer, we create a structure that explains which content should be drawn for which ID of the different view areas. And the ID in this variable here will correspond to the index in this list that you see in the user interface. So this is ID 1, ID 2, ID 3, and so forth. So this was just one of the many things that we educate about in our training sessions and consulting engagements. If you're interested in more things, for example, if you want to find out how you can draw both custom graphics using pixel-based drawing, but also use the Cairo library in the same overlay callback, then we can teach you those kind of things also. And we can also show you when you should use this overlay library that we used here, and when you should rather use the new bounding box API that Axis recently introduced. So thank you for watching this short video, and see you on our YouTube channel, our LinkedIn, and hopefully in our training courses or our e-learning platform at learning.fixedit.ai. Find more about us on FixedIT.ai or FixedIT Consulting at LinkedIn or FixedIT Consulting at YouTube.